Hey, what's up YouTube? This is the first attempt at defeating this BOW. It is a real pain in the ass. I very much doubt it that I'll defeat him first go. It usually takes more than a couple. So what I'm attempting to do now is basically kick its ass. I'm going to need a serious amount of firepower. I'm going to need these. I'm going to need the low gas rounds. I'm going to need definitely first aid. This is a real pain in the ass organising the inventory. Combine with that. Mix herbs, yes. What I'll do is I'll combine that, combine with that, combine with this. What else? Definitely gonna need first aid spray. Definitely gonna need the other bottle. That's all the first aid I have at my disposal. And I might even go with the flame rounds. I really got to be real careful about what decision I make. This beast is this creature is a real pain in the ass because the last thing you should do is expose the tridents to fire, because it causes them to change, to adapt, to evolve. They become ridiculously mutated, stronger, faster, all that sort of shit. So the last thing you want to do is evolve them to expose them to, you know, heat and fire, and that's exactly what happened. So it's going to be on here. It's going to be a lot stronger now. Now I'm going to equip that. Now that's loaded with a bow gas grenade, a BOW, anti-BOW grenade, which means it's going to do the most effective damage. But we only have 3 rounds. So I'm going to hit it with that. I'm going to hit it with one. Go into menu, change weapons, constantly adapt my weapons. Really, you don't even have to hit this thing directly. You just have to fill the room up with the BOW gas. So once again, this is the first attempt. If I fail, I'll just make a new file, blah, blah, blah. But here we go. So as you can see, it's starting to heat up. The skin is starting to turn red, his hands are a little bit mutated. So we can actually launch things out. The whole idea is that you would damage him, and then you would damage him right at the end of the launch pad, and then fire the stuff out, and then close up the... Okay, so that's anti-BOW, so that's slowly reducing his health. I'm going to go ahead and switch to this fast. Fire. Oh shit. How am I doing? Awesome. This is scary. This is really scary. I guarantee you danger. Quit that. Now I'm going to go back to the... See, he's taking damage now. I'm going to go ahead and fire this bitch up. I know that we shouldn't expose him to heat, but in this case it's okay, because we're actually inflicting damage as we do it. You might be ready for the catapult. Die. Yes! first attempt, I don't fucking believe it. The BOW gas was perfect for this situation. It stopped him. Damn, I was expecting a full-on fight that would last ages. I'm in decent health. I used only one first aid. This thing would normally last, but damn, it took like 10 arrows, 2 BO dust grenades, and how many flame rounds? 5 flame rounds. That is it. I am surprised. I hit him exactly where I needed to hit him.
What was wrong?
Oh, nothing. Just a giant cockroach that had to be stepped on.
Don't be so vague like that. You should give yourself
What's
some credit.
happening?
I don't know. The plane just changed direction on its own. It's flying in autopilot mode. I can't switch over to manual control.
My apologies, but I cannot let you escape now.
Oh! Alfred, you cross-dressing freak!
Hey, he's a freak who happens to cross-dress, not because he cross-dresses. They're cold, by the way. So they've been flying pretty much all night. Not worried about running out of fuel, maybe trying to use the radio, things like that, no?
Hey, where are we?
Huh?
Latitude 82.17 degrees.
Snow.
That's the Antarctic. We're over the Antarctic.
What?
See a bunch of other crash
Those
planes
are the
as well.
seaplanes that left the island right before us.
Then that must mean this place belongs to Umbrella.
Sweet, we can save it. So all the planes were obviously sent here, but they didn't have a runway, so I think the other planes crash landed just like they did. Maybe, I don't know. That didn't take too long for the other planes to leave, so maybe Alfred switched them in means of, capturing Claire and Steve, simultaneously doomed everyone else as well. Perhaps they were heading towards Paris. And that shit happened. FYI, Wesker is going to show up in the next couple episodes. Actually, no, that was a mistake. He'll show up near the end of the game. But he is hanging around the Arctic base.
Hey, wake up, Steve.
we're still alive.
Thanks.
Oh, plane's trashed. Well, let's split up and find another way off this oversized freezer.
Right.
Okay, let's do it.
So now we've got an entirely new part of the game to explore. Now the game will end for Claire at the Arctic base, but Chris's adventure hasn't even begun yet. Emergency evacuation, VTOL storage question area. So the power is off. One of the first things we have to do is turn on the generators. This base seems to be, as far as I can tell, mostly abandoned. Has been for a while, but Alexia is here. She's in of course, a secret part of the facility. This was basically a mining facility for some time. I don't know. No, I don't think it was abandoned. No, I think mining was still operational, but no, I'm sorry. Yes, this place was still up and operational. This place was very much up and running. Now I'm just going to go straight to here, straight down here, I should say. Cocoons. Now you want to head straight for this door here. So this is Lord Alfred's, personal office. Ink ribbon. We can hear something, but we won't know what it is until a little bit later. I really want to tell you guys what it is. That noise is. It's really interesting. But you can read the notes about it. They sometimes hear like screaming in the middle of the night and moaning, things like that. But no one knows what it is. They've just basically put it under the rug. I believe there's 2 herbs here. Nope, just the one. So what we're going to do is we're going to push this back. And find out what this noise is. Tis just a rat. Butler's letter. So if you recall, the butlers give the Ashford family pieces of silverware as parting head of the family. The butler, of course, gave Sir Alfred his little thing. I don't know what it was. Please forgive me, as I must tell you that of your abrupt departure by leaving this letter. Of my abrupt departure. I first served your father, Lord Alexander, and I have for so long shared in the joys and sorrows of the Ashfield family. Lord Alexander disappeared unexpectedly 15 years ago. Then an accident during the experiment took your life of your dear Alexia. You were forced to become the master of your family at a very young age and nearly lost your sanity from the sorrow of losing all of your family members at once. There was nothing I could do, and I felt powerless. I first thought that I should kill myself to apologize. Then I realized that would be an insult to our dear Lord Alexander and Alexia in the other world. In other words, family Ashford. What the fuck? He wanted to kill himself. Damn, that's loyal. There is a switch. Push it. It seems to operate on electricity. No response. So we have to get power back on and push the switch. So their father disappeared 15 years ago, or at least that's when he wrote the letter, so the letter can't be more than a year old at most. Anyway, and then shortly after that, they lost Alexia due to an experiment. Now I'm going to tell you now that Alexia performed the same genetic, same sort of mutation thing on her father. She basically just, knocked him out, drugged him with the experiment and saw what happened. It did not go according to plan, but from that she got the research to do it on herself. She knew that you basically had to wait. You had to do it over a long period of time. So all the military guys were here, as well as a bunch of researchers, even the fact that there's some miners. Like, this was a mining facility as well. They were digging into the earth for coal. So these creatures are worse than the bats. They actually poison you. You have to just either kill them or run like a mofo. They even plant like live larvae on you, which hatch. There is a blue herb though you can take. You can either equip it, or there's some growing right next to the door. But you only take that. The ones that are growing by the door you can't physically pick up. They're little seedlings that grow really fast. So you've got an infinite amount of them, but you can't carry them with you. So these are workers. These are, construction workers, miners. As I said before, this was a mining facility. It's locked. The door is labelled mining room. That's how we get out. We actually use this big digger to get out. BOW. You're getting fresh of me. You're getting fresh. Don't worry about these guys just yet. We have to get the power back on and then ship the containers around. Because we just saw that that box labeled BOW. That's anti-BOW gas rounds. And what we'll do, that will actually get sent to that room, and it will drop off the conveyor belt and break, exposing the gas, killing everything in there, making that everything in the room a hell of a lot easier to deal with. Mining room key, thank you. Get off me, asshole. Weapons, those look like submarines of some kind. detonator. Now, I don't think we need this for a while. The detonator is missing. Okay, never mind what I just said. It's heat sensitive, so we need the lighter. And Chris will get that later on. So we only need to come back in here once we have the lighter, which is what Chris is designed to do. But the thing about this is that the room will be on fire. So that's why we need the fire extinguisher. And there's a device that refills and the fire extinguisher in the facility. So that's where it comes in. Chris has to find the fire extinguisher, use it. Get off me, Fresh. Mining room key. You've used the mining room key. You don't no longer need it. Discard the mining room key. Yes, we will. So this is where we turn on the power, if I recall. Maybe not. This place is freezing. It's all ice. This is, I'm not going to give it any spoilers, but this is how we're going to get out. It's going to be through this room. Poison gas. So we're coming close to the generator room. We can turn the lights back on. The game will look so much better once the lights come on. I have a feeling there are dogs in this room. Check it out. Free herbs. And there's more than one, of course. There's a lever for the generator. Turn the generator on. Generator is on, but it's not establishing. It's not connecting the power to the actual, place yet. Facility. There's another box that we have to find in this room. I didn't even see that. I was just by random. Didn't see that one either. Here we go, found it. Restore the power. Flick that big ass switch. There we go, much better. And look, even more herbs. So one of the first things we need to do is go back to the Alfred's office. And we're going to push that button, and that's going to trigger a cutscene. Looks a hell of a lot different now. Now that we can actually see where we're going. So there's a few other places we can go to, but I'm just going to make it to Alfred's office, trigger that cutscene, and that will be the end of the episode. Now I'm going to go ahead and deal with these moths. So, yeah. The thing about getting poisoned is that it drains your health, and there's no way to stop it unless you find a blue herb. That is the only way to stop it. I got hit by the spores. I don't know if that's going to be... Says I'm fine. You can actually see like the worms on you, but there's none on me at the moment. So I'm pretty sure I got away with it. But they would like attach little worm creatures on you, and then they would just drain you. And there's a switch. Push the switch. You've pushed the switch. That would be Alexander. That's him. For the last 15 years, he's been basically tied there. And from that, Alexis managed to, figure out what she did wrong. Check the bottom of this plant. Take it. It is a machine room key. Okay, now that's back the other way where we were. Hey, there's something here. Blue file. Alexander's memo. So this is the dad. My father, Edward, discovered the mother virus in cooperation with Lord Spencer. Oh, thank fuck. In cooperation with Lord Spencer, who was also a nobleman. They studied it for the purpose for military use. Eventually, the study took shape, and they named a variation of the mother virus the T virus. To camouflage their research, they established Umbrella Chemical Inc. I majored in biogenics and have been involved with a top secret project supporting my father's research. However, my research went through a difficult phase, and my father died in the middle of the project. Sorry. We are now at a major disadvantage against other researchers, as there is a great competition in the field of the T virus research. I have disgraced and a honorable name of the Ashford family. That is our great ancestor Veronica established. Okay. Now we're saying there's competition. I'm guessing that because it's a co-op between the Ashford families, he's just a founder. So it's basically whoever comes up with the best use of the T-virus gets all the funding. And he was one of the top, his father was one of the top researchers and basically lost the funding. And they had also invested a lot of their money in the in developing this. So if they fuck up, they're basically at a huge disadvantage. If nothing is done, Umbrella will be taken over by Spencer. I must expedite the project to its fullest without being detected by Spencer. So he wants to make sure that Spencer doesn't pinch Umbrella. After much thought, I decided to establish a large-scale advancement research facility. It will be located in the transport terminal that I have created using the abandoned mine in the Antarctic. So he's talking about building this research facility. Within the facility, I have a room built. It will be similar to the design of my mansion, the legacy of the late Trevor. Who the fuck is that? I will be able to cherish my sweet memories there. For security purposes, this confidential project will be given a code name. It is the name of the beautiful ancestor of the Ashford family, Veronica, whom I wish to receive so badly. No, wish to revive so badly. I am confident that the result of my research will be glorious as her name, and that honor will be restored to the Ashford family once again. Okay. That sucked. So that was interesting. We learned a lot more about the origins behind this facility. And that is Lord Alexandra. Alexandra, yeah. He's down there. She basically did that to her dad on purpose. She wanted to get the research results from that. So, yeah. Catch me on my next episode. Like and subscribe and share if you haven't already. Leave a comment on tips about the game. Even facts about the game. I would love to talk about the facts of the game. And, of course, what game you think I should play next. Alright, YouTube. Catch you later.